Sydney Kingsford ground, Qantas 701 heavy, ready for pushback. Sydney Kingsford ground, Qantas 701 heavy, ready for pushback. Qantas 701 heavy, pushback approved. Pushback approved. Qantas 701 heavy. Sydney Kingsford ground, Delta 173, ready for pushback. Delta 173, pushback approved. Pushback approved. Delta 173. Sydney Kingsford ground, Qantas 701 heavy, ready to taxi to runway 16 right. Qantas 701 heavy, taxi to runway 16 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16 right, Qantas 701 heavy. Sydney Kingsford ground, Delta 173, ready to taxi to runway 16 right. Delta 173, taxi to runway 16 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16 right, Delta 173. Sydney Kingsford ground, November 598 Sierra Quebec, request taxi to parking. November 598 Sierra Quebec, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, November 598 Sierra Quebec. Sydney Kingsford ground, Edivad 101 flight of 10, ready for pushback. Edivad 101 flight of 10, pushback approved. Pushback approved. Edivad 101 flight of 10. Qantas 701 heavy, request frequency change. Qantas 701 Heavy. Contact Sydney Kingsford Tower on 120.5. Contacting Sydney Kingsford Tower on 120.5. Qantas 701 Heavy. IFFG, Malaysia, Roger. IFFG, Malaysia, thank you. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Qantas 701 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, departing south. IFFG, Malaysia, number 2, runway 25, cleared to land. Qantas 701 Heavy, hold short of runway 16 right. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 25, IFFG, Malaysia. Holding short runway 16 right, Qantas 701 Heavy. Qantas 248 Super, is on final runway 16 left, full stop. Qantas 248 Super, Roger. Qantas 769 Heavy, is on final runway 16 right, full stop. Qantas 769 Heavy, Roger. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Qantas 701 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, departing south. Qantas 701 Heavy, runway 16 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Qantas 701 Heavy. Executing missed approach, Qantas 248 Super. Sydney Kingsford Tower, November 663 Whiskey Romeo is 12 nautical miles to the south at 6,200 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 25. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Etihad 101 flight of 10, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, departing straight out. November 663 Whiskey Romeo, number 1, runway 25, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 25, November 663 Whiskey Romeo. Etihad 101 flight of 10, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Etihad 101 flight of 10. Thank you, good day, Qantas 701 Heavy. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Qantas 248 Super is 5 nautical miles to the southeast at 2,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 25. Qantas 248 Super, number 1, runway 25, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 25, Qantas 248 Super. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Shuttle 841 is 6 nautical miles to the west at 7,800 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 16 right. Shuttle 841, number 1, runway 16 left, cleared to land. Shuttle 841, requesting change to runway 16 right. Sydney Kingsford Tower, November 323 Echo Whiskey, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, departing north. Shuttle 841, number 1, runway 16 right, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 16 right, Shuttle 841. Etiquette 101 flight of 10, request frequency change. November 323 Echo Whiskey, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, November 323 Echo Whiskey. Qantas 248 Super, is on final runway 25, full stop. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Qantas 667 Super, inbound on the ILS, runway 25. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Air Berlin 07 Heavy is 15 nautical miles to the northwest at 4,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 16 right. Qantas 667 Super, enter left downwind runway 16 left. Qantas 701 Heavy, request frequency change. Air Berlin 07 Heavy, number 2, runway 16 left, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 16 left. Air Berlin 07 Heavy. Qantas 701 Heavy, contact Sydney departure on 118.4. Thank you, Air Berlin 07 Heavy. Contacting Sydney departure on 118.4, Qantas 701 Heavy. Qantas 701 Heavy is 13 nautical miles east of Wedderburn at 14,700 feet, requesting flight following to Canberra. Qantas 701 Heavy, proceed on course to Canberra. Proceed on course, Qantas 701 Heavy. Qantas 701 Heavy, contact Sydney Kingsford Tower on 120.5. Contacting Sydney Kingsford Tower on 120.5, Qantas 701 Heavy. Etiquette 101 flight of 10, departure to the east is approved. Sydney departure, Qantas 701 Heavy, with you. Qantas 701 Heavy, Roger. Qantas 701 Heavy, say intentions. Qantas 701 Heavy is 11 nautical miles south of Wilton at 22,600 feet, requesting flight following to Canberra. Bravo Echo November 77 is 18 nautical miles southeast of Somersby at 3,400 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 16 right at Sydney Kingsford. Qantas 701 Heavy, proceed on course to Canberra. Proceed on course, Qantas 701 Heavy. Bravo Echo November 77, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. Roger, Bravo Echo November 77. India Delta Papa 08 is 14 nautical miles south of Sydney Kingsford at 9,900 feet. Requesting IELTS approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. India Delta Papa 08. Expect vectors for the IELTS approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. Roger. India Delta Papa 08. Thank you. Good day. Qantas 701 Heavy. Qantas 701 Heavy. Frequency change approved. Good day. Etivat 101 flight of 10 is 9 nautical miles north of Wollongong at 11,000 feet. Requesting radar vectors to Canberra. Frequency change approved. Qantas 701 Heavy. Good day. Etivat 101 flight of 10. Expect vectors to Canberra. Roger. Etivat 101 flight of 10. Bravo Echo November 77 is 21 nautical miles southeast of Somersby at 4,000 feet. Requesting IELTS approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. Bravo Echo November 77 is 23 nautical miles southeast of Somersby at 4,000 feet. Requesting IELTS approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. Bravo Echo November 77. Expect vectors for the IELTS approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. Roger. Bravo Echo November 77. Qantas 701 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Canberra Tower on 118.7. Etivat 101 flight of 10. Request frequency change. Etivat 101 flight of 10. Frequency change approved. Good day. Frequency change approved. Etivat 101 flight of 10. Good day. Bravo Echo November 77 is 28 nautical miles southeast of Warnervale at 4,000 feet. Requesting IELTS approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. Bravo Echo November 77. Expect vectors for the IELTS approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. Roger. Bravo Echo November 77. Bravo Echo November 77. Speed at your discretion. Roger. Bravo Echo November 77. November 487 Hotel Mike is 4 nautical miles south of Sydney Kingsford at 2,200 feet. Requesting aisles approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. November 487 Hotel Mike. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 25 approach. India Delta Papa 08 is 17 nautical miles east of Sydney Kingsford at 3,000 feet. Requesting aisles approach runway 25 at Sydney Kingsford. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 25. November 487 Hotel Mike. Air France 0104 is 6 nautical miles south of Sydney Kingsford at 9,100 feet. Requesting flight following to Canberra. Sydney departure, November 487 Hotel Mike, with you. November 487 Hotel Mike, Roger. November 487 Hotel Mike, Roger. November 487 Hotel Mike, say intentions. Canberra Tower, Qantas 701 Heavy is 25 nautical miles to the northeast at 23,500 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 17. Qantas 701 Heavy, number 1, runway 17, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 17, Qantas 701 Heavy. Canberra Tower, Air Berlin 454 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 12, departing straight out. Air Berlin 454 Heavy, line up and wait runway 12. Line up and wait runway 12, Air Berlin 454 Heavy. Air Berlin 454 Heavy, runway 12, cleared for takeoff. Canberra Tower, B-line 502, ready for takeoff at runway 12, remaining in the pattern. Cleared for takeoff, runway 12, Air Berlin 454 Heavy. Canberra Tower, Lufthansa 07 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 17, departing straight out. B-line 502, line up and wait runway 12. Line up and wait runway 12, B-line 502. Lufthansa 07 Heavy, line up and wait runway 17. Line up and wait runway 17, Lufthansa 07 Heavy. Canberra Tower, beeline 502, ready for takeoff at runway 12, departing straight out. Lufthansa 07 Heavy, runway 17, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17, Lufthansa 07 Heavy. Canberra Tower, Indonesia 81, ready for takeoff at runway 17, departing east. Canberra Tower, beeline 502, ready for takeoff at runway 12, departing straight out. Beeline 502, runway 12, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 12, beeline 502. Indonesia 81, runway 17, cleared for immediate takeoff. Canberra Tower, Golf Alpha 026, ready for takeoff at runway 12, remaining in the pattern. Golf Alpha 026, line up and wait runway 12. Line up and wait runway 12, Golf Alpha 026. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17, Indonesia 81. Lufthansa 07 Heavy, request frequency change. Lufthansa 07 Heavy, frequency change approved. Good day. Frequency change approved. Lufthansa Golf Alpha 026, runway 12, cleared for takeoff. Make right traffic. Cleared for takeoff, runway 12, Golf Alpha 026. Etivet 101 flight of 10, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Canberra Tower on 118.7. Canberra Tower, November 718 Yankee Tango, ready for takeoff at runway 17, remaining in the pattern. Canberra Tower, Billionaire Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 12, departing north. Billionaire Heavy, runway 12, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 12, Billionaire Heavy. Canberra Tower, Etivet 101 flight of 10 is 26 nautical miles to the north at 5,500 feet. Inbound for landing, requesting runway 17. November 718 Yankee Tango, line up and wait runway 17. Line up and wait runway 17, November 718 Yankee Tango. Etivet 101 flight of 10, number 1, runway 17, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 17, Etivet 101 flight of 10. November 718 Yankee Tango, runway 17, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17, November 718 Yankee Tango. Canberra Tower, November 955 Papa Bravo, ready for takeoff at runway 17, departing west. November 955 Papa Bravo, runway 17, cleared for takeoff. Golf Alpha 026, request frequency change. Golf Alpha 026, frequency change approved, good day. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17, November 955 Papa Bravo. Frequency change approved Golf Alpha 026, good day. Air France 0104, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Canberra Tower on 118.7. Qantas 319, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Canberra Tower on 118.7. Canberra Tower, Bravo 3, ready for takeoff at runway 12, remaining in the pattern. Bravo 3, runway 12, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic. Canberra Tower, Air France 0104, inbound on the ILS, runway 12. Air France 0104, number 3, runway 12, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 12, Air France 0104, cleared for takeoff, runway 12, Bravo 3. Qantas 701 Heavy is on final runway 17, full stop. Etiquette 101 flight of 10 is on final runway 17, full stop. Qantas 701 Heavy, number 2, runway 17, cleared to land. Etiquette 101 flight of 10, number 1, runway 17, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 17, Etiquette 101 flight of 10. Qantas 701 Heavy, maintain slowest practical speed. Maintain slowest practical speed, Qantas 701 Heavy. Canberra Tower, Qantas 319, inbound on the ILS, runway 17. Qantas 319, number 3, runway 17, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 17, Qantas 319. Canberra Tower, November 718 Yankee Tango is 2 nautical miles to the northeast at 4,200 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 17. November 718 Yankee Tango, number 4, runway 17, cleared to land. Number 4, cleared to land, runway 17, November 718 Yankee Tango.
500. 500. 400.
'November 487 Hotel Mike, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Canberra Tower on 118.7. Canberra Tower, November 487 Hotel Mike is 23 nautical miles to the east at 8,000 feet, inbound for landing. Canberra Tower, November 42 Romeo Foxtrot, ready for takeoff at runway 12, departing north. November 487 Hotel Mike, number 3, runway 17, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 17, November 487 Hotel Mike. November 42 Romeo Foxtrot, runway 12, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 12, November 42 Romeo Foxtrot. Gauntlet 1, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Canberra Tower on 118.7. Thank you. Good day. November 4 to Romeo Foxtrot. Qantas 701 Heavy. Request frequency change. Qantas 701 Heavy. Frequency change approved. Good day. Frequency change approved. Qantas 701 Heavy. Good day. Canberra Ground. Qantas 701 Heavy. Request taxi to parking. Qantas 701 Heavy. Continue taxi. Continue taxi. Qantas 701 Heavy. Thank you. Good day. Qantas 701 Heavy. Qantas 701 Heavy. You're welcome.